What's everybody? What's up? See you in a second.
Welcome to The Bars Open with Beth and Greg. Cheers and enjoy the show.
Pretty sure my cat's stolen all of my pencils.
Well, yeah, didn't steal mine.
It's all good. What's happening, everybody? Hope you are having a great night.
Hello and happy
Welcome
Wednesday.
To The Bar is Open. What?
Womb just cracks me up.
Got to make a quick drug run. I'll be right back. Nice, dude. Oh, yeah.
Hey, guys. Happy Wednesday. I almost said Friday. Happy Wednesday.
Episode 299.9.
299.9.
So close. Friday is out there. It is a premiere show. It is sitting out there waiting to premiere.
When is it premiering?
Friday.
At our normal time, right?
9 p.m. We're going to do a watch along with you guys. And we're not going to watch it and be
Hey.
live. But what we will do is we'll be in the comments and everything as far as that goes. We've got Andrea, up all night. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was thinking late night. Up all night. Up late. God damn it. Up late from
You're pretty.
Failure to Stop podcast. She came on with us. We recorded early Saturday morning or Sunday morning, rather.
You're a hot mess.
I know.
Right now.
I'm still trying to catch up. But nonetheless, it was fucking awesome. So we have a great show coming out for you guys on Friday. And it was really, really cool. It's always cool to get people that come in and want to, not in, but Zoom in or whatever, want to hang out. That's the mysterious cat.
No, he's the cat show. He's the show cat now.
He's the show cat.
He's been up here every time we come up here now.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. He's like, what are you guys doing? So thank you guys so much for hanging out. Cheers.
Boy,
Happy
sweet
Wednesday.
boy.
Cheers, honey.
Cheers.
Before you go getting into your Coca-Cola, Diet
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola, we got some fun shit to talk about. First things, go out, like, subscribe, do all the shit. Follow us.
Thumbs up it.
All that good stuff. Yep. Share it.
Excuse me. Good gravy.
Beth says sharing means caring on the Castro Files. You can also check out the Castro Files. We dropped one
Ruben.
last night, which was about, or yesterday afternoon, which was about possessions.
Yes.
And Beth did 2 stories on
They were
possessions.
really interesting stories.
They were creepy as fuck.
Real, like all the pictures are real pictures of the shit.
Chicks getting possessed.
Yeah.
So check those out.
Ruben. Hi, Ruben. Welcome. He says, you're thinking of Rhonda
Sheer
up all night.
Maybe.
I don't even know who she is.
But I do know
Who is
that
she?
it's Andrea. I keep saying it. Andrea up late. So she was awesome.
She was. We had a good time.
Some of the stories she told and talked about and how she got into true crime and how she got into working with all the guys on
People. Yeah.
the Failure to Stop podcast was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So go check that out if you don't mind.
Or check it out on Friday.
Well, coming up. Yeah, it's coming up. Absolutely. We'll kill this thing. Life advice.
Unsolicited life advice from middle-aged people.
We're doing that. No, we're not. Oh,
Yes,
there we are.
we're doing that. Life advice from middle-aged people. Carry a fork with you.
So
If somebody
stupid.
tries to rob you, pull it out of your pocket and say, "Thank you, Lord, for this meal I'm about to have," and charge them with the fork.
Did you just make this up?
Nope.
Okay.
I actually Googled life advice from old people. I was like, where else do you get life advice from old people, right? And I was like, we're kind of getting there.
Speak
So-
for yourself, sir.
Well, speak for myself.
Yeah.
Like you're 6 years older than me, 7 years
Only-
older than me.
I'm not getting old.
You sure?
Shh. Don't tell the
You
world.
ready to jump into some fun fucking weird stories?
Of course I
Wait till
am.
you guys hear this one. Dear God, forgive this woman for what she has done. Beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. Right? And then you go, okay, so what did she do? So, do you like spaghetti bolognese? No, I'm just saying, do you like spaghetti bolognese?
Yeah, very much so.
So, this girl made spaghetti bolognese.
Okay.
There was a little weird ingredient. I'm gonna give you a little background. This says more like spaghetti bolognese. Army Hammer, eat your heart out. You remember Army Hammer, who
Mhm.
liked to eat people? A Spanish social media star shocked and revulsed the masses after revealing that she had ate her own knee cartilage during a romantic dinner with her beau.
Boo works too.
The influencer described her alleged act as self-cannibalism during an appearance on the 113 podcast, which currently boasts over 228,000 views on YouTube.
Wow.
I wanted to be able to say in my head that I've eaten a piece of my own meniscus, declared Paula Gonu, who amassed over 1.48 million subscribers and 2 million followers on YouTube, and then 2 million followers on Instagram. I reset the OBS. I don't know why it's jumping around. Excuse me. The lifestyle influencer and brand ambassador, who has nearly 650,000 TikTok followers, regularly posts videos on everyday subjects from fashion to cooking. However, nothing could compare to the latest culinary exploit. The Barcelona native had reportedly just gotten a knee operation following an injury and opted for a local anesthetic because she wanted to see the procedure in real time on his screen.
Weirdo.
Yeah, she's just a fucking freak. He used the camera. He operated through 2 holes, and it was. Have you ever seen knee surgery? They're just like little tiny
right.
incisions, right?
Yeah.
So that's normal. He explained everything that was going on. Following the procedure, the doctor asked me if she wanted to take part of her meniscus home, and she said yes. She added that he placed her meniscus, macabre memento in alcohol to preserve it, like some sort of grisly serial killer trophy. Chick is pretty hot. Like here. I mean,
She's
she's
crazy.
pretty. Yeah.
Does it make up
That's
for?
the-
Does
yeah,
how
it
hot
does
she is
make up
make up
for
for
it.
the crazy?
Fast forward to a week later, and
Did her
Gunnar was-
boyfriend? Does it say if her boyfriend ate it or just her?
was having a jokey convo with her boyfriend about how she wanted to eat her removed cartilage because it was part of me and I had to put it back in my body.
Yeah.
Lo and behold, she put her bum knee where her mouth was. Then I made bolognese and put it in, and we ate it.
Ew.
Yep.
She put it back in her, but all she can do is poop it out now.
While the details of Ed Gein meets Martha Stewart, I love that, cooking extravaganza remain unclear.
Allison.
Social media balked over the idea of literally having a piece of themselves. That's why the episode's called She Ate Her Own Knee.
That's just weird.
It is one of those things that, you just go,
I mean, to each their own, but
no, there's a certain thing about to each their own. I like cheese on my sandwich.
that's not weird, babe.
But to each their own.
Yeah.
You can literally
She
say
likes
to each
extra
their own about
cartilage in
everything.
her bolognese sauce. That's just weird.
I like
to
a
me.
little tendon with my.
Especially because when they chewed it, you know what a tendon
The
is like.
fuck?
A
What's up,
tendon
Allison?
is like rubbery. Like you can't really ever chew through it. You just have to swallow it.
And we've all had, I mean, maybe not all
Steak.
you guys, you fucking dirty hippies, but a lot of us that eat meat, there's that one tendon
Always in the middle.
just pisses you off, and you're
Yeah.
like, God damn it, you've had to take that piece of meat out of your mouth because you're like, fuck. I can't chew through
Yeah,
it.
that's what I'm saying.
And
You
on top of
can't-
that, my jaw
it's
is
not
tired.
chewable meat. So, like, did they chomp on it like 3 times and say, "Okay, swallow now"?
Somebody said, I'm an Italian near Bologna. How did you put the meniscus in the ragu? Wondered one. Normally, consuming one's own knee might sound more appropriate for one Thomas Harris's Hannibal books than a romantic.
Julia
Candlelight
said, "Crazy hot scale,
dinner.
perfectly represented."
It literally is, right? It's absolutely the perfect fucking thing. Like,
Mhm.
there's no better hot scale. She's fucking
Smoking.
This is just one picture.
Yeah, the other ones are way.
Like, yeah, and I got the most tame one. She's
Yeah.
smoking hot.
Yeah.
Right? And you go,
Well, that makes
that
sense.
bitch crazy.
Yes. Well, I mean, he loves her, so that's all that counts.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe.
It's just
What are you
kinda
gonna do?
weird.
It's just fucking creepy.
It's weird that the doctors offer that. And I think it's weird when people say, "Yes, please, I'll take it to go."
Okay, so I would
So when you get a colonoscopy and they remove your polyp, you're like, "Can I have it?"
yeah, no, fucking gross, dude. I mean, is it worse or better if it's in your knee than your asshole?
Worse that it's in your butthole.
That's in your
Your
butthole.
intestine, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, ew.
Because
I mean, I think they're both bad, but if
so
I
like
had to
my
pick
brother and
one-
I both, when we had our wisdom teeth out, they'll give you the wisdom teeth because it's kind of like one of those things that, like,
Badge of honor.
yeah, you're like, so Joe drilled a hole through his,
Did
my
he
brother,
put it on a necklace.
put it on his keychain
Oh,
he
my
probably
gosh, that's
still has
your
them.
brother.
somewhere.
I spoke
I
to-
have him in like a little manila envelope, like
if
a
I
little,
ever find them, just so you know, I'm throwing them away.
which is, I'm okay with that. That's fine. I'm not attached to those things.
Well, you used to be.
No, I don't even know why it
Little
was like,
bunch.
yo, take
No,
it. Probably because my
literally, you
brother
used to be
had
attached
them.
to those things.
Right. So it's probably because my brother had it. I don't know. You guys ready for the next one? You ready for this next one?
Yes,
It's
please.
right up there with as fucked up as it can get. Okay. Okay. Hotel manager charged with aggravated burglary, assault after entering a guest's room.
Okay.
You heard a second of this outside.
Yeah,
I
I
was like,
haven't-
shut up,
yeah,
everybody.
I haven't heard much.
So we've got a party going down in our garage. Nashville, Tennessee. A manager at the Hilton Hotel in
Oh, fuck, it was a
downtown
Hilton. It's fancy.
in downtown Nashville, which is going to be crazy, busy, right? Has been charged with aggravated burglary and assault after he reportedly entered a guest's hotel room and sucked on his toes.
Oh, he sucked on his toes, like a male's toes.
Male's toes. According to the Metro Police, 52-year-old David Neal was the night manager at downtown Nashville's Hilton Hotel. And police said that Neal allegedly made a key card and used it to enter the guest room on March 30th around 5 a.m. The guest told police he woke up and found Neal sucking on his toes. He immediately confronted Neal, which I'm not sure why he didn't just beat the living shit out of him, and recognized him as the person who had come into his room earlier during the day before with another employee to address an issue that the guest was having with his TV. Officers arrived at the hotel and spoke with Neal, who admitted to entering the guest's room, but said that he did so after he allegedly smelled smoke and wanted to check on the victim.
Oh, okay. Just that one room. He smelled smoke and he just
Right.
was worried it was coming from that one room.
Mhm.
Okay.
However, police said that Neal did not report the smell of smoke to security, nor were there any other reports about a smell of smoke in the hotel. The room key was not recovered, and investigators said that Neal claimed he threw the key away. All right, so
So here's my
one,
question. Okay, so yeah, you go and then I'll go.
number one, how is this dude not like dead? Maybe not dead, but close to dead. If you break into my fucking hotel room and dude, I don't even like touching feet with you,
Right.
right? It's just a thing we don't do. What is the cat?
Tyler, what
He's
are you
being
doing?
crazy. Like we were like, yeah, get away from me, right? There's fun times.
Oh, he's attacking my pencil.
Yeah,
That's
there's
why.
there's funny times, right? And then you go, no. If I feel somebody sucking my toe in the middle of the
Okay,
night,
so yeah.
and I know I'm by myself, I'm gonna be like, instantly reaction is going to be to kick off
Well,
whatever.
I was going to say, I'm surprised he didn't get kicked in the face.
Right? It's the only thing I can think.
So my question is, has he done this before? Do you think? And people just didn't
We were
wake up?
having conversations outside.
I mean,
about
I'm such a
this.
crazy light sleeper. I would have heard him come in the room.
What's up, guys? Benji, Nelson.
I would have heard him come in the room, and I'd been like, "Excuse me."
But if it's just real quick, and you know that
You
dude
can
went,
still hear the click click of the door opening.
I'm a pretty deep sleeper, man.
You are. I'm not.
Right? And you go, fuck.
I wonder how many people he's done it to before.
I mean, I hope this is the first one. Because
I
how do you
I
not
don't
wake
feel
up?
like you.
Maybe he thought he was just
I
hammered out of
don't-
his mind.
I don't feel like you start
you
off
do?
by immediately sucking a toe. I think you start off by seeing if you can even get in someone's room.
So he's a serial dude.
Escalation. Kitty, here, look, put it over here.
Let's throw him on the floor. Put him in the chair right next to you. Let's move him to the chair. The cat is getting way too comfortable up here. Move him to the chair.
Oh, there goes my pencil. All right.
Peace out, yo.
He's
It's
like,
like, oh,
I
okay.
hate you guys.
So, I mean, what do? I think, literally,
I
I
mean, at
probably
least
would have beat the living
It's weird
shit out
'cause
of him.
Is it could, like in my mind, is that sexual? Should it be
Yeah. I would say
Could it
that's,
be
it's at
sexual
least
assault and
assault.
just assault?
It's at least assault.
So he obviously had a fetish for toes. Seriously.
Right?
How did he even know this guy had good toes?
That's the other thing we were talking about outside. I'm talking with this one of my good friends, Ian. I'm like, okay, so there are places you can go online. There's foot fetish people.
Right.
They're like, I want to buy your sweaty,
Yeah.
gross shit
There's a lot
because
of
they want to
fetishes.
get connected to your toes, which means there are people that you could probably go online with and be like, I want you to suck my toes, or I want to suck your toes, right?
Well, I'm pretty sure there's people who do that when they're boyfriend and girlfriends.
No, that's fine. But I'm saying if you're just a single fucking hotel manager and you're like, I want to suck some toes tonight, even if it's you want to suck
So
a dude's-
Julia said,
I don't know.
so there was a guy in our town that would break into people's houses and touch feet and steal socks. He moved on to stealing guns as well. It was going a bad direction.
It's going the wrong
So she said was. So
direction.
I'm assuming that means he got busted.
I hope so. But you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. It could have been his side gig where he
It's-
sucked
It's
toes.
fine that he has that fetish, but do
Right.
it on a willing participant.
That's all I'm saying. Right? Which means I think you nailed something about that. It's like he went to the point of, I want to see if I can get in there and then
Yes.
suck the toe.
I think it was definitely an escalation situation
that
where,
dude's lucky he didn't have a steak knife in his chest.
yeah, seriously.
Like suck the toe, then steak knife him in the chest or fork.
Or the guy sucking
Going
the toe
back to the
didn't have.
fucking
The guy
middle-aged life
sucking the
advice.
toe is lucky he didn't get a steak in the back, a steak knife in the back.
Dude, he's just lucky he's alive. Because if that
Can you
motherfucker,
imagine going to court? I wonder if he's embarrassed.
dude, he lost his job,
Yes.
lost his livelihood, lost his manager job. He's 50 fucking something years old.
Wonder if he's got is he married? And his wife go, okay, wacko. That was okay when you did it to me, but now you're moving outside the house.
I think he did it to a guy because maybe you think he wanted to get caught?
No,
No.
no.
Bad guys don't want to get caught. I don't know, man.
It's weird.
It's fucking weird.
You have to wonder what went through his head as he's deciding to do this.
Right?
Very nice toes. I've got to have my mouth on it.
Ian said earlier, goes, maybe he just misread some cues. Like he was up there checking on the TV and the guy's like, hey.
Come back
Like-
tonight.
He's like, those are nice flip-flops you have there, sir. And he's like, yeah, thank you. Wink, wink. And he's like, he didn't
Yeah.
wink, wink. The guy just thought he winked.
Yeah, there's no
You know what I mean? No,
miscommunication
no.
there.
Like I wear fucking flip-flops every minute of the day that I can. And there's no
Yeah.
miscommunication.
No, there's not.
Like,
No,
I don't
no.
want you touching my jujitsu feet, right? I'm like, get fucked.
He got busted and had stolen socks, guns, and feet pics. That is hilarious.
So fucking weird, right? That's next level. I mean, that's your borderline skinning cats and fucking
Well,
and
so
murdering
they
people.
always get worse. Well, supposedly.
No,
Like,
I don't know what's
these kind
worse,
of
skinning
things,
cats or sucking on people's toes.
They're both horrible.
They're both fucking. They're right
I mean,
up.
skinny
there.
cats is definitely worse.
I know, but I'm just trying to figure it out.
That's
Find
just
this
weird.
Chat GPT article. Did we talk about this? Are we sure we didn't talk about this one?
Not sure of
Critics say
anything.
that AI can threaten humanity, but ChatGPT has its own doomsday prediction.
Oh, we did.
did,
Because
right?
remember, I talked about how
Yeah,
Elon
yeah.
Musk and several other
Yeah,
people
we did. Okay.
have called for a halt.
Just making
And
sure.
now they're not halting because Google is having their convention that they do, and they're pushing all AI products.
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they?
They just are ready for the world done.
Yeah, who cares? Google is fucked up as anybody. All right. This couple, the ice cream lickers, are a bunch of fucking tools. Because couple slammed for ice cream licking stunt. What is wrong with people? This out on.
Or are they taking the lids off, lifting the ice cream and putting it back?
This happened a while back, and these people, 2 other people were arrested. This is a new couple. The internet got icy with this couple. A Virginia couple was slammed online after a video of the pair, and I can't play the video, but of the pair licking the ice cream container at a grocery store and then putting it back. If I ever fucking saw somebody doing
Be like,
this,
what the hell are you doing?
no, I'm gonna do that, and then again, it's gonna be like, I'm gonna be that dude with the shopping cart. Have you ever seen the
You
shopping
can't
cart video?
Take the law into your own hands.
Little
sir.
vigilante justice. Just grab
No,
the
'cause
ice cream.
now you're going to be
No, just
for
grab the ice
battery.
cream and throw it at him.
Now you're going to be arrested for battery.
Can't you just grab the ice cream and
Nope.
throw it at him?
You still can't. Assault with
Or
a deadly
just-
weapon.
It's not a
I mean, it's heavy. It could be
no,
deadly
just
weapon.
dump it on him. Just pour it all over him.
Okay, so there's this thing about ice cream. It's fucking solid, dude.
No, you just melt it. I just leave it on the counter for a few minutes. Let them go about their business. Walk up
Oh,
and then pour it
That's
over
way
her
too
head.
much
and
fucking
it's-
work.
No, it's definitely worth it. The Virginia couple was slammed. I already said that. In a now deleted Instagram post. The couple, identified as Tiquan and Asia Hines, walked down the freezer selection of a grocery store when Tiquan encourages Asia to open a tub of Blue Bunny
Is
soft
this
vanilla.
like a TikTok challenge?
Another one happened like this
Feel
maybe
like it.
like a year ago.
Maybe
Something
it's
like
a
that.
TikTok
It's just another one.
challenge.
Let me taste it. Let me taste it. Taquan can be heard saying as he films his wife, Asia, and then she
Oh, he
lifts it
filmed
over.
themselves doing
Yeah,
it?
he was filming
Idiots.
it, and then she like holds it up. So that's the first picture on the
Yeah.
left of her going la la, and then him going la la with the fucking thing.
And they recorded themselves.
And then he goes, "Okay, put it back. Hurry up, hurry up." Fucking retards.
That's just gross.
I hate people like this.
And we wonder why disease gets transferred.
That's
'cause
exactly it.
Idiots like that.
Right? You
And
fucking cunt.
I mean, you would think that
He
because
said it's been
in the
viewed
freezer,
nearly 6
it
million
would.
times, and several users lost their cool.
Did he put it on video himself?
Oh, you know, he posted it. Yeah, people are fucking dumb.
Did
yep.
they get busted?
I don't think so
And if
yet.
so, what
but they
happens?
will, because that theoretically
happens then, do you
tampering
think?
with food is a fucking crime. So it'd be like somebody jerking off on your SpaghettiOs.
No, I think it's a little different.
No, kind of the same.
No, a little different.
Still germs. Germs are germs.
Yeah, a little different.
Going to a restaurant, somebody fucks with your food,
Actually,
spits in your food.
jacking off
Same
on the ice
exact
cream,
thing.
you might not. Never mind.
Same thing. Spits in your food or licks the ice cream, and then you buy it and you get fucking hepatitis.
Yeah,
whatever.
I don't know.
from
That's
it,
weird.
right? 20 years in jail. Another added. I'm so serious. I don't know. It's just fucking gross. People
People are weird.
dumb. I
Yeah.
hate people sometimes. Like, I love most people, but like people like that are just fucking gross to be
Yeah.
gross.
Well, they're just being assholes to everybody else
Yeah. So,
For their
like I said, if
pleasure.
I saw somebody doing that,
for
I'm
their
just gonna,
pleasure. You know, like,
be like,
oh, look, let's
here,
do
you're gonna
this.
go buy it, or I'm gonna dump it all over your head. I'm gonna let it melt for 4 days
For 4 days. And then you're going to go find
in
them.
the sun.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a picture of their license plate.
You can't find people by their license.
I'm gonna get their address online. I'll stalk them,
Okay.
go all the way to their house,
Okay, now you're psycho. Little far.
pour it on their dog.
Little far. Their dog. You didn't do anything. Don't
Well,
touch the
fuck
dog.
that dog.
No, fuck the people. Don't
Fuck that people. Those
rescue
people.
the dog from the
Because it's
weirdos.
probably chained to a goddamn tree out front or in the back and hasn't been eaten for
Wow,
fucking
you're jumping fast tonight.
good times. But you know what I mean? Like, fuck those people. I hate people that are just assholes to be the principle of assholes. I've got another one. It's the same fucking
Oh my
thing.
gosh.
Oh my God. You ready for this one? Fucking people are stupid. This is what's happening with our society. You ready? This is what's happening with this is global society just fucking going sideways. 2 parents are letting their kids decide if they want to learn how to read and write. Let that sink in.
Letting their kids decide, so they're not sending them to school?
No, they're just going to let them decide. You want to learn read and write? They're basically...
But if you're going to school, you're learning how to read and write.
No, they just don't give a shit. A British couple has opened up about how they are consciously unschooling their 3 children and are giving them the power to choose when or if they learn to read and write.
Okay.
I literally hate these people.
You're filled with a lot of hate tonight, babe.
But come the fuck on. You're raising
Idiots.
Intentionally.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You know what? This is
fucking-
what happens. It's the survival of the fittest. Those people don't survive.
They're the ones that get eaten. They absolutely are the ones that get eaten when the end of the world happens. Because I'm
their
literally
kids can't read a map.
I'm going to
tell
be like,
them how to get out.
go over there. Yeah, that's north. Like, go towards the zombie wall. What else do you do? I don't understand. I don't know what else you do. Go get eaten by the chupacabra. British couple already said that. In Matt and Adele Allen's Brighton home, it's their 3 children who rule the roost, they say.
Okay.
It's up to Ulysses 12,
Ulysses?
Astera 8, and Kai 4, when or if they get an education. Fucking brilliant.
Isn't that though? Can't you get in trouble for not? Well, here you can get in trouble for not sending your kids to school.
Yeah, but the beautiful part about this is that these kids will have a brain function of like a mongoloid, right? And they will still get into Harvard or something like that because, you know, it's kind of like going with like
I don't think
going
that's
with like a
possible.
low credit score.
Yeah,
If we start using like IQ
for your
how you get in,
interest rates for
like,
your
you-
college entry.
yeah, your college
we need
entry.
we need to be diversified. Let's let
the idiots in.
Yeah.
Right? So it's perfect. Adele, 39, revealed that she and her husband believe that in child autonomy, a parenting style that she reckons gives her kids a strong sense of self-identity. She said Ulysses learned to read and write at 10, which is about 4 years too fucking late.
I don't know
if
what
you
time
think
you
about
start
it.
to read and write.
We don't use the education system. Instead, we unschool them.
They homeschool, non-school.
They just they don't do shit. They're just lazy fucking parents. They
What do their
stay
kids
at
do all
home.
day is what I
Mom
wanna
said.
know.
What's that?
What do they do all day?
Oh, nothing. They probably just go, to the park and ride bikes
Or watch
and-
movies,
which
TV?
is fine. I'm okay with that. I have friends that love to bring their kids skateboarding and they're homeschooling them. They're still super intelligent kids
right.
that are ripping and stuff like that. But we believe in child autonomy and enabling kids to take governance of their lives, make their own choices, and decide what goes on in their life rather than dictating to them. These people, I hate them.
It's amazing that their family isn't like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Oh no, everybody's
like mom
probably
and dad,
like that.
grandma and grandpa, Mima and Papa, auntie and uncle. Like what?
Anybody? Mima and Peepaw? Who the fuck are they?
I don't know. I just named 2 different
Grandma,
sets of
grandma?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
But despite their free lifestyle, that doesn't mean the kids have no guidance from their adult lives. It's just about involving them in their decisions. The kids go to bed when they like, wake up when they like,
Oh,
as we do like alarms, as we don't like alarms,
this is
and
like
we don't
idiocracy in real life.
have set meal times. She added, we just make food when they're hungry, and as they get older, they just make food for themselves. Additionally, the kids don't have any chores or responsibilities to help around the house.
You're raising freeloaders.
They're raising the worst kids on the planet. They are literally going to be they're better off being raised by
when
wolves.
they're 14, they're gonna feel dumb when all their friends are like,
What do you do with
asking
this?
questions.
I don't even understand.
Yeah.
Like,
They have no guardrails in their life whatsoever, which kids need. I bet you they let them play with knives.
oh, I'm sure it's in this article somewhere. It hasn't been smooth sailing. The family often find themselves subject of cruel comments, as people tend to confuse their approach with permissive parenting, where there are no boundaries or guidance at all. People have called us lazy,
I would,
which
tend to
just
agree with
makes
that.
us laugh because our parenting style is opposite of lazy. No, it's not, you fucking lazy piece of
Not.
shit.
You're not teaching them
We're
anything.
taking full responsibility for their development, people also think that we are being cruel to the kids because we don't use healthcare system or believe in vaccinations.
Oh, well, that part
it's still
fine,
retarded.
but
You still need to get vaccinated from smallpox or whatever the fuck.
some people don't believe in
Well,
childhood
vaccinations didn't help us eradicate smallpox. That's
Didn't
funny
it,
you just said
though?
that. So there's something to be said about that. Anyway, Adele and her family intend to continue using the you do you approach. Can I start doing the you do you approach?
No,
Literally.
no.
I want to go to work and
No.
be like, I'm just doing the you do you approach. My boss would be like, the fuck?
Yeah, you do you approaches your ass getting fired.
Like, Greg, did you start smoking
The crack.
anything? Yeah.
The crack. Wow.
I'm out. I gotta get my phone. I need that for other things.
I'm still like, I don't, ooh, watch out. Like a bull in a damn china shop.
Karong. I just don't understand people sometimes. And like, what do you do at this point? Right?
I mean, I totally want to be of the mindset, live and let
Nico,
live.
I got into Arizona State because I had gone to Scottsdale Community College and I had in-state tuition. So thank you very much.
I want to very much live by the live and let live, but sometimes you have to be like, I can't.
There's a point where you can't live and let live. Like people have to just stick up because they're kids. These kids are going to be fucked
Yeah.
when they're older.
They're
It's
not
just
going to
how
have
it
any
goes.
skills.
Nothing. Like if dad was like a fucking
I
blacksmith
wonder what
or something.
mom and
like,
dad do.
it doesn't say, but it's not a whole hell of a
I
lot.
wonder if they're unemployed.
Living off the old
State.
British government. I don't know.
That would make sense.
I don't know. Amazon's paying some customers. What are they paying customers for, honey? How do we make money? I do know I had a friend a while
You had a friend?
back, Sean.
Okay.
You can go out and rate things on
Yes.
Instagram. And that guy was like top 10 rater reviewer guy.
And he was getting free shit all the time.
And he was doing it all the time though. And this is something you can go do. If you review and there's a way to look at your reviewer rating. You have to figure it out. Go Google it. But my reviewer rating was like, I don't know, 2 million or something.
yeah, I was going to say mine
His
is like
was like
non-existent.
9.
Wow.
Like number 9. Right.
Like a side
And
gig.
he would have his whole, like he was getting shit shipped to his house. Like this is maybe this handful of years. He doesn't do it anymore because he was like, I don't fucking have time to do this. It's going to actually work. But
Come, eyelash keeps
he would
sticking.
have like the original like motor skateboards or with the 2-wheel things or
Motorized,
whatever,
yeah.
they balance boards, whatever. He would get those. He would get fucking
Wow, those are
lights.
expensive.
He would get all sorts of crazy shit. You play, mess with it.
Well, this isn't that good.
saying.
But Amazon is paying some customers $10 to pick up their merchandise rather than have it delivered. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this because part
where
of the
you
reason,
have to pick it up.
So
That's
in a
part of it.
push to cut its delivery costs could mean more money in the pockets of its customers. So they're offering select Prime customers $10 to pick up a purchase rather than have it shipped to their home. It has to be a purchase of $25 or more.
Okay.
And they will receive the incentive if they opt to pick it up at like a nearby Kohl's, Whole Food, or Amazon Fresh store. It's unclear if the money
Kohl's
is
is
a
where we
rebate.
can actually return things.
So I mean, that's right there. So I don't know. Would I do it? I don't.
Is it $10 off?
No, $10. They're paying them $10, but that's what
$10
they're saying. They
off
don't know if
your-
it's a rebate to their order or an Amazon credit. They don't know that yet. But
I'd prefer it just show up in my house. Quite honestly.
well, yeah, me too. And here, so I was thinking about it. I was like, yeah, but I'm right there when I go to the gym. I guess I could pick it up and
Yeah.
get $10, but first I'd have to remember. I barely remembered to get groceries yesterday.
That's kind of how I am.
Yeah.
I'm like,
If I
Fuck,
can't be
I've got
bothered to
3
return
orders
something
sitting
over
over
there, if I can't bother to return orders over there, am I really going to go out of my way to get orders?
for $10.
No. Yeah.
I don't know.
To help cover the cost, the company raised the price of its Amazon Prime subscription last year from $109 to $139. Is also raised minimum order demands on free grocery delivery and pushes alternative shipping options, which I have started to see a lot lately. Instead of 2 deliveries, save time
Combine
and
'em.
boxes and combine them. I'm like, well, I could get most of it on Monday, but you want me to wait till Wednesday for the one item?
No.
Exactly. No.
That's why I pay. How much is it now? I don't
It's
even know.
$139. It just said,
$130 or
yeah.
whatever. I just got the
Well,
renewal.
the move comes after Amazon. Here's the kicker. Has been going through a round of belt tightening in recent months, laying off 18,000 employees in January and another 9,000 later last March.
I wonder which employees those are, though. Are those the ones that pack the orders?
Who knows?
But they're ultimately they're going to go to a smart. I think they already have a smart order system where it just like robots drive down, pluck a thing, or it just plucks out of a bin,
Maybe.
kind of a thing.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? They're
maybe
so
another
efficient.
instance of AI taking jobs.
Yeah.
So it kind of, because in my head I was like, I wonder if they're doing this because they let drivers go, they let warehouse people go, and so now they're like, let's let the customer do the work and give them $10.
That's really what it's trying to do.
Because it is still probably cheaper to give the customer $10 than it is to pay a
On their
driver.
side.
It is to pay a driver
Or
to drive
'cause
around all day long.
Well, like even Amazon nowadays, like most of it comes through. Like we don't get a handful of Prime trucks come through here,
no,
but it's
quite a
all
bit.
UPS.
We
For
still-
ours, it's
I-
all
I see a lot of
FedEx
Amazon.
trucks.
I sit up front. I see still a lot of Amazon.
I don't know.
But I do see a lot of like FedEx and the people that just rent, the move rigs.
U-Haul or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah.
And then they're out. But I do still see a lot of Amazon vans. So yeah, I guess this is an attempt to try to balance their costs to help. Let's see. I already talked about that. So yeah, I just don't know if I could be bothered. It sounds so
Right.
horrible, right? To go to the store to grab my shit. I kind of feel like that's what I'm paying for.
How I feel about it. I'm trying to find this one video of here. I don't. I'm just bring it to my house. Build it into the price.
Yeah.
Don't care.
It already is.
That's what I'm saying. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I paid the $139 or whatever it is.
Mhm.
Give me it. Whatever. You ready for this next one? This one's
Sure.
kind of weird. I think this story is kind of old, but I hadn't heard it. I think I heard it somewhere. How old do you think this girl is?
Oh, hold
when
on.
it
Let me
comes
get back to my.
So I specifically use this picture because there's something about this picture. But it was just resurfaced on Lad Bible.
I think here she's 23.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Father who adopted child that turned out to be 22 years old breaks down with rage. A father who adopted a child that turned out to be a 22-year-old woman is broken down in full-on fit of rage. The man whose family adopted who they thought was a Ukrainian child with dwarfism back in 2010 later claimed that she was an adult. He claimed that she was an adult sociopath masquerading as a child.
Yeah.
In a new documentary covering all the details behind the bizarre and harrowing case,
I want
the
to see this
dad
documentary.
uncontrollably cries and punches the floor in a crazed fury, screaming that his family were all abused by her. Michael Barnett has appeared in the brand new trailer for the upcoming documentary series, The Curious Case of Natalia Grace, which is set to hit the screens later this month. I haven't heard of this one.
I think
I
have.
saw a picture or
I think I've heard of
something.
it. I don't know a lot about it, but
The 3-part series, which follows the likes of Michael and his wife, Christine, who first adopted Natalia Grace back in 2010.
how old did she claim to be? Was it 10?
Let me,
Okay.
give me 1 second.
Okay.
The next line.
Oh.
Back in 2010, under the impression that they were welcoming a 6-year-old child to the home.
Interesting.
So there's some other pictures of her. I don't have them up here right now, but she looks very, very young. She doesn't look like that. However, suspicions started to raise after the couple named Natalia grew violent and However, suspicions started to rise after the couple claimed Natalia grew violent and threatened the family's lives. The parents said that Natalia threatened to stab their children while living with them in Lafayette, Indiana. She tried to poison us and kill my wife.
Yeah.
Michael continued. One night, I opened my eyes and Natalia was standing at the foot of my bed with a knife in her hand. Their biological son, Jake, also corroborated such claims, stating, I definitely didn't feel safe around Natalia. She's a little sociopath, a little crazy. person."
Yeah.
After such reports, the family then began to grow doubtful over Natalia's identity and suspected that she was actually an adult illegally posing as a child. Michael and Christine, how do you deal with
How
that?
do you fingerprint them and run it through an
But if she's
international
from the
database?
yeah, I don't know, but if she's from Ukraine, I don't know.
I mean, how did she get into the foster care system?
No idea. It's fucking bizarre. The petition was granted back in 2012, which legally changed Natalia's age from just 9 to 23 years old because she came over as a 9-year-old.
Supposedly 9-year-old.
Petition to change her name. Yeah, they did.
Change her age.
Change her age, rather. They did DNA tests and everything.
Wow.
After that, the family decided to take off to Canada and left 23-year-old back in wherever, in Lafayette, to fend for herself. But this was by no means the end of the ordeal, as the Barnetts were subsequently landed with some pretty serious neglect charges.
But she's 23.
Fucking weird, right? I hadn't heard about. I think I'd heard something about this, but I didn't know this. I didn't know all the details.
So neglect charges.
Yeah, Michael and Christine pushed back and instead claimed they were victims of fraud. Now the parents are able to tell their side of the story and haven't held back. Michael, who was only recently acquitted of neglect charges, warned viewers in the action-packed trailer that they would be getting the truth about the high-profile case, but they might not like the truth.
I wonder where she is now.
He can also be seen visibly shaking and violently slamming his fists into the ground after opening up about the traumatic situation with his daughter. That's kind of like a little unhinged, but nonetheless.
Well, come on. Imagine this level of stress and the death
So it's going to be on. So the first part of the Curious Case of Natalia Grace will be available to watch on Investigation Discovery later this month.
Who we have that?
On May 29th.
We have, it's
We'll
on
have to watch
Discovery
that.
Plus. Yeah.
So we'll have to definitely watch that.
That's
one.
crazy.
It's fucking weird, right?
It always baffles me. Like, how do these people, like, you hear about the people that get into high school to pose as a student and they're like
21 Jump Street, one thing.
24 years old.
Get Johnny Depp in there.
I don't know that one. Yeah.
21 Jump Street.
I never watched 21 Jump Street. I saw the movies.
But you know the original.
Yeah. But like how these people even come up with this idea and then get the documentation and all this shit that has to go through with it.
But they pretend, and this girl's a little person.
And I wonder if like her behavior changed, like when she was fully adopted, if she went from a 10-year-old to a 23-year-old, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because there's one way.
She's basically Chucky doll.
She really is.
Yeah.
She really, really is.
She's standing at the end of your bed
without
with a
batteries.
Knife. Yeah. Go back to the hotel guy.
It just makes you wonder, like, did she were the people in Ukraine that stupid, or was somebody in on it?
No, or this is not during wartime.
No. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying because she was from Ukraine. She was adopted from Ukraine.
I don't
know. Man, that would make me, if I was adopting kids, that would make me very weary. Like I'd need like, I don't know. How do you keep this from happening to yourself? That's crazy.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I don't know. Weird.
Did you want to do number 6?
Which one?
Number 6.
Let's go back. Which story is it?
The alien drone over conflict area.
Do you want me to talk about that one?
Is it
I
not?
don't have a picture of it right now.
Oh, no, don't. Wait. I probably need a picture.
We'll hang on to that one.
Yeah, and you already did 7. We did 7.
Yeah, we're good. Snakes in a home.
Oh my gosh. So you and I both
plug yours in for that one.
You and I both found this story and we both kind of like were, so this first time home buyer, let me see if I can find her name real quick.
Real quick while you go into that.
Yeah.
Allison said, my hairdresser's from Siberia in Russia. Thank you. Her grandfather set up her adoption into the U.S. even when her mom was alive in Russia. It all seemed like a weird story.
Interesting.
Yeah, I could see
that. How
that.
old was she? That's the key.
Like her, grandfather set it up.
Yeah.
Mother didn't know.
That's crazy.
Perhaps.
Right, and you got the money from it, probably.
Peace out. I'm selling your kid.
Owning a home can be stressful, but for one-time home buyer in Colorado, it was pure terror. So owning a home, blah, blah, blah. As soon as she moved in, this woman, she discovered a massive snake infestation in the walls of the house. I'll show some video in a minute. Amber Hall's family and their 2 dogs moved in at the end of March, and the snake discovery was just the beginning. So they found these snakes and started breaking down walls, and she said you could just feel it, like it was warm and squishy.
Picture of it just to kick you off.
Warm and squishy. Well, I have video too.
Yeah, no, you're gonna pull up the video, but I'm just
warm and squishy. So, according to Hall, a total of 10 snakes were found in 10 days. Since this originally aired, they have now found 30 snakes. 30 snakes, and that she said, of course, they're afraid to sleep in their beds.
I wouldn't sleep in the house.
Afraid to use the restroom because they might come through the toilet.
Jesus Christ.
They hired a snake wrangler who said there's likely a snake den somewhere underground and that the snakes have been living there for at least 2 years. So there could be like upwards
Hundreds.
of 300 baby snakes in there.
How do you just burn that thing down?
I don't know. So it's, I mean, for
Show the
her,
video, if you don't
she's just weary because she's 42. If I
Weary?
remember correctly. She's put all her money. She's worked her ass off to get this house. She's used all her
There
savings.
should be some sort of fallback on this, or
I mean, this is something that can't be
Buy it.
brand new, right?
Yeah,
like
no,
the previous owners had to have
Right,
known
they
there were
knew,
snakes
yeah,
in the
yeah.
walls. So she's already spent $1,000 just on this first round of traps. And now she's got to afford because they're having to tear down walls
yeah,
to
go
get
in
to the
and pull up the
snakes.
video.
Let me see.
You should. Here's your.
Hold on real quick.
clicker.
I know. I just need to. It went to a new video, so hold on.
No, dude, come on. Like I understand, like a snake or two. Hang on. Oh, it's all the way over here.
Thank you.
We need a tech person. Knows how to do all this shit. There you go. Exactly.
What?
How do you plug things in?
Oh. Okay.
All
Let me
right,
make it
got it.
bigger. Hold on.
You got it under control?
Yeah. Ready?
I'm as ready as you're going to be.
Okay.
All right. So
there's
where
no
is this
sound,
at
but
again?
This is in Colorado.
Colorado Springs, right? Or Centennial?
No, Centennial. Look
Dude.
at that.
That is not just. So we lived in.
Oh God, I would freak out so badly.
Our video's off. For some reason.
It's not.
No, you're good. Yeah. Why is there just a pile of snakes living in
And
there? Those are rattlesnakes,
No,
right?
those are garden snakes.
Oh, they're-
Thankfully, they're
Oh,
non-poisonous.
they're non-poisonous. I thought
But
they were
still,
rattlesnakes.
they can still bite, and they wiggle like that. I mean, ew.
Yeah, they're snakes.
So
At least they're
Amber
not
Hall-
poisonous. Snakes,
No, yes, small. Thank goodness for small favors.
right?
But her family did start a GoFundMe. They're trying to raise $130,000 because they want to be able to get repairs, see if they can find the den, but also want to be able to hire a lawyer
To sue the.
to sue. I would
Owner
imagine
or
the
whatever,
owner. Wouldn't you
prior
sue
owner.
the real estate too?
I probably
The
would do
agent too?
something.
Because I mean, she had to know too, right?
I would think so.
So yeah, it was I would
Great
be able to
story.
be in there. You know how I am with snakes.
Yep.
I would have felt like there was always. She has kept her sense of humor though. She had they all are trying to keep it fun because they know they're not poisonous. So the boys keep putting snakes where she'll find them. And on her brother and a buddy that was coming in to rebuild a wall and put some shelves up, she put a fake snake on the shelf. So it would freak
DJ
them
did
out.
say they'll never have a rodent problem. Fucking true as shit.
I think
right?
I'd rather yeah. 6 one way, half dozen the other. They would both suck.
All right. This one's a fun one. Man plunges 70 feet after rope snaps during bungee jump to celebrate his divorce.
Wait, what?
Guy goes bungee jumping.
And he rope snapped?
A man who went on a bungee jump to celebrate his divorce broke his neck after the rope snapped and he plunged 70 feet into the water. Rafael dos Santos Tosta, 22. You're getting divorced at 22, bro? Come on. I
Is
read
it
this earlier.
stateside?
No, it's Brazil.
Oh.
Visited the Lagoa Azul in Campo Margo, Brazil, to take part in the bridge swing on February 11th this year to mark the end of his marriage. You need to settle down, buddy. Right? Like, this is him smashing into the water. Think about 70 feet up. That thing is basically concrete, right? For those who not in the know, a bridge swing is similar to a bungee jumping, but it consists of falling before becoming a human pendulum. So he jumps off and then it swings. But when he hit the point of where it starts swinging, it just snapped off and he fucking smashed into the water. Right? Raphael had gone to do the bridge swing with his pal and his cousin 3 days before he turned 22. Speaking to local media, he said, "I've always been a very calm person, but things changed recently. After the divorce, I wanted to enjoy life in every possible way." I'm like, you're 22.
He survived, obviously.
Settle the fuck down. Yeah. I was doing a lot of crazy things. I was not valuing my life at all. He was just drunk 24 hours a day. I mean, that's the only, right? When you're 22 and you're getting a divorce in Brazil, go to the fucking beach, bro. Right? Recalling it,
See some thong
on the
bikinis.
day I was really happy and excited. In a somewhat chilling premonition, he said he joked about the rope not being able to hold his weight. He's not a big dude. And then the next thing he remembers is waking up surrounded by people telling him not to move because, yep, you're going to die. He continued, I panicked and I thought, what am I doing here? When I tried to stand, I remember feeling a very strong pain. I've never felt worse pain in my life because his back was broken and his neck was broken. So note to self.
He's lucky he didn't die.
Just be cautious of.
Or fall into an alligator river like that one chick that fell into the alligator infested waters, but then also got a bacteria and lost
Oh, and that's right.
all
She
her
lost all of her.
appendages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And basically.
From a bungee jumping also over
Jesus
from a
Christ.
bridge. Note to self, no fucking
My brother
bungee jumping.
called my dad one time, my mom and my dad. He was up in Colorado at my uncle's house,
Chris?
Steve's. Joe.
Okay, I mean Joe. Sorry.
And he went out to visit them and they were bungee jumping off hot air balloons.
Yeah, no, you
And
can't
my
even get my
uncle said,
ass in a hot air balloon.
He's good. I got him, blah, 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 blah. And my mom was like, it was right after my other brother Chris had died.
Yeah.
My oldest brother Chris had died. And
Your
my
mom was not
like,
comfy with it.
And then my dad was like, fuck it, let him do it.
You can't even get me in a hot air balloon, much less get me to jump out of a hot air
You're
balloon.
going to jump out of a fucking hot air balloon and bungee jump?
No.
I mean, does it matter at that point? I don't know.
It
really
doesn't.
matter?
It doesn't.
I don't know. What's your Burger King? What's the new King Burger? At
Okay,
Burger
so
King?
I
Why is
do-
this a story that you want to share with the people?
Because it was, I looked at it and went, so I did like your question earlier. So what order? McDonald's?
Like, so we got to do like major chains.
Right.
It can't be like
McDonald's,
Whataburger or whatever.
Wendy's, or
Burger
Jack in the
King,
Box.
or what? McDonald's,
Burger
Wendy's,
King,
Burger
that's fine.
King, Jack in the Box. I don't think is a burger. I don't ever think of them as burger.
When it's drunk at night and I'm going through a drive-through is the
As
only
the
time I
burger
think of them.
company though.
Yeah. That's all they have, babe, is
Now
burgers.
McDonald's,
They
Wendy's,
really have a really good sourdough like burger
and Burger
that's
King.
so amazing at 2:00 in the morning.
I don't think it's a burger company.
It is a burger.
I just don't think of it.
Okay, that's fine.
Anyway,
we're not
so
gonna
which one
we're
is
not
you
gonna
gonna go
debate.
with?
Well, you know me.
Right. I'll give you 4. You get if you want to go Jack in the Crack.
Okay. I'm gonna go McDonald's,
Okay.
Wendy's, Jack in the Box, Burger King.
Okay.
Not a huge fan of Burger King. Only thing I really like from there is their Italian chicken sandwich, which I need to get one before they all close.
Right.
I'm
going McDonald's because I'm a Big Mac guy.
Big Mac. Yep.
I'm very specifically, especially on hungover days and road trip days, two different things.
Yeah.
We got 2 different orders. Big Mac, cheeseburger,
For
fry.
when?
Hungover day.
Okay.
Road trip day, 2 cheeseburgers and a fry
Okay.
because it's just
Easier
easy,
to eat the small
right?
burgers.
Easy
No
eating.
sauce.
Nothing. Doesn't
Yeah.
get all
'Cause
over me.
We don't stop. We go
Right.
through the drive-thru. We pee. We get it
Grab
to
our food,
go.
hit
We
the
get back on
fucking
the road.
road.
Yeah.
Wendy's is next.
I do like Wendy's burgers.
The reason being, but it's
I
very
haven't tried their
specific.
new fries though.
It's the junior bacon cheeseburgers.
Okay.
But I have not had one of those in about
Yeah, I can't remember last time I got Wendy's. I keep joking
15
that I'm going to
years.
order it for breakfast one day because their breakfast croissant looks really good.
15-ish years.
Then I just end up ordering Chick-fil-A instead.
Next up, Burger King. Love their fries.
Ew, no,
The
that's
reason
horrible.
being is they're super crunchy.
Yep, they're horrible.
But a Whopper, you can't go wrong with it because they're gigantic. Whoppers are good.
Yeah, they just don't taste good.
And then finally,
Jack in the Crack?
no,
No, not for you. Okay,
no.
so who's your fourth? Is there even
It's gotta be a national one.
Arby's? Because now they serve burgers.
I fucking hate Arby's.
They
Is
have
the
good
grossest
chicken.
thing on
They
the
do
planet.
have good chicken strips. That's the
Nope.
only thing I
See,
used
I'm
to
not-
get there.
I'm looking now. Ugh. Taco Bell,
It's
but they don't
not-
have burgers. I'm talking burgers though.
Yeah, no.
I don't know. God damn.
Then
I
stop
think
at the
that's it.
3.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. So Burger King's debuts red and
What do you
black
do?
burger
Debuts.
debuts. Whatever. Debuts.
No, it's debuts. It's
Fine.
not debuts.
Thank you, honey. They say don't say salmon anymore, or Illinois.
I'm trying. I'm teaching.
Yeah,
her.
you didn't
I'm
teach
teaching
me
your
those
folks.
two. My ex-husband did. Now you're just in that same bracket right
She's
there
like,
with him.
Oregon
on
is
the-
a great state.
Organi.
Go.
Burger King debuts
What's up, Ian?
red and black burger to celebrate Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. So there's a new Spider-Man movie that is coming out May 15th.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry. June 2nd. But starting May 15th through June 21st, It will have a Spider-Verse themed Whopper in promoting the new menu item, which will be available at participating burgers. The flame grilled Whopper is sandwiched in a red bun with black sesame seeds, drawing inspiration from Miles Morales' Spider-Man suit. There's a picture of it, and I'll show you.
Okay.
I just can't. This thing about this red bun.
So it's using that red number 5 that's going to give us all cancer.
Right, probably.
Which is fine. I mean, I'm okay with that. I mean, if you're going to eat it, it's like, let me choose to
But yeah.
get my own cancer.
Along with that, they're also going to do a
You want me to
Sunday.
find a picture of it.
I have one.
You
They're
have
also going to do a Sunday that will have red and black candy sprinkled on top of it.
All right.
I wasn't too impressed with that one, but let me.
Nobody cares about
I
this.
do like the glass,
Okay.
but you have to. It's like part of the meal.
Okay.
You could share it.
Maybe. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, no.
That does
Just
not
use
look
a pretzel bun, man.
doesn't look appetizing to me. It looks really fake.
Just use the pretzel bun. It's basically what it is. It's a pretzel bun.
I think it wouldn't be so bad if the sesames weren't black.
I mean, sesames are toasted, right?
Yeah, and they're brown, but they're not black.
I don't know.
But
So everything in there is GMO'd the fuck out.
Yeah, and so I just was looking at it because
Oh, it's just
do
food
you think
coloring.
it'll be popular? Probably with kids, right?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
kids can't really eat a Whopper, can they? Unless they're maybe a little bit
But
older.
they'll make a junior Whopper.
This one just says the Whopper.
But they'll make a junior Whopper so that the kids can have it.
I don't
You know what I
think
mean?
so. I think it's the one burger and the one Sunday.
I don't know.
Because a Whopper
Maybe.
is, like you said, it's huge, but maybe they'll buy one and split it with 2 kids. But yeah, so I just didn't. I thought, I think they're trying anything they can to stay afloat, to stay
Pretty
relevant
much.
in this day and age. For me, I was like, meh.
While
okay.
we're on the topic of foods,
Yes.
what do you think of this? This little sandwich that's going to come up here. So there's there's a F1 races that are happening down in like Miami, right? And F1, like the super duper race cars, right? And everything's super expensive. And this story was kind of another piece of a story that I Googled this, right? Wagyu, $42 Wagyu steak sandwich served at
Oh.
Miami Formula One, dubbed Fire Festival vibes. Remember Fire Festival? Which was like on the island, and then everybody got like cheese sandwiches and all that.
Yes. They
It's
paid
literally
a
a
gazillion
ham
dollars.
sandwich with some like marmalade or some shit spread
And
on it.
pickles.
So this dude getting something to eat at a sporting match, music festival, or anything
Thanks,
similar.
TNA Drinks. Good to
What's
see ya.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Yeah, I love him.
And it appears that Miami Formula One Grand Prix was no exception.
That's interesting. How much was it? $42 for a heated ham sandwich?
But it's supposed to be Wagyu.
I'm wondering, is it like
Nope.
considered prime rib?
Nope.
Shaved
It
prime rib?
literally is ham. That is worse than a Cuban sandwich.
Did they take it back, I wonder?
No. So the guy said, his name's Peter McCormick. He said $42 Wagyu steak sandwich at Miami F1 Fire Festival vibes. So then what I did is I went into a deep dive on.
Uh-oh.
The
It's always
shit,
dangerous
right?
when you do this.
He did say that great view. There's a tractor right in front of him. So that was awesome. But other people were talking about this, and it actually, a guy or a person, I don't know if it's a guy or girl, it looks like a guy's hand, was at another place right around the corner from this.
All in the same area.
Same area. in
At the
Miami.
race. At the race.
At
Okay.
the race. And just hear out these prices. Chilled serves 4 people.
Okay.
It's the chilled and warmed menu, and then there's a sweet part. Chilled watermelon and tomatillo salad, $250. Arugula, goat cheese,
Tomatillo.
mint, and blood orange dressing. Maine lobster rolls, $450.
Seriously?
Lemon aioli, Perigo truffle
I wonder if this
brioche,
was an event where you have to buy their food. You can't bring your own in.
yellowfin tuna poke, $350. U5 chilled prawn, $500. So some shrimp. Fruit refresher, $295. That is pink pineapple, watermelon, stone fruit.
How do people, how do they not feel guilty charging these ridiculous prices to these
They don't
people?
care. Caviar, $400 per ounce. Added to any item. Warmed. Empanada duo, $350. Coconut chicken, mango, jalapeno salsa. Angus, garlic beef, and ancho sauce. steamed buns. You remember that those? They're like these little steamed buns.
They have stuff in them.
Korean barbecue shiitake. Yep, $300. F1 platter, $500. A1A sliders, secret sauce, ribeye quesadilla, chipotle sauce, crispy chicken tenders, and honey mustard.
I mean, you're making me really fucking hungry, but
$500.
so are
I'm not
these
done yet.
people that go to these races rich?
Yeah. But even for rich people, that's this
That
dude.
seems
This dude's
ridiculous.
rich, and he's like,
I paid $42 for him.
Yeah.
I mean, though,
even
$42 for
rich people. Are like,
$42 for a
"Fuck you."
ham sandwich sounds right when everything else is $3.50.
Florida stone crab cake, $450 for the crab cake. Fuck you. Carne asada nachos, $275. I can make you. We're gonna have barbecue here after the
Yeah.
show tonight.
Yeah, that would probably go for
$450.
a
It
plate
was smoked on the grill.
with a plate with some a side salad and some French fries.
Guava and dulce de leche bunt cakes, $200. Some ice cream for $250.
No, I would not. I don't care how much money I have. I'm not paying for something I know
Is
is
that not
$5.
insane?
If I know
Like-
something is $5, it's not gonna change. It's not gonna make me.
Captive audience, I guess, right?
guess,
don't
but that's what I'm
understand it.
wondering.
Like,
Maybe
what
you
do you
can't take your
spend
own
on
food
shit
and
like
drinks
that?
in
I don't
there?
know.
How much were the fucking tickets?
Tens of thousands, probably, right? I mean, you think about it. Like, there was I think Ross and Jesse talked about on Nooner Nation. There's a picture of like, and they went into kind of like a deeper conversation about there's a writer strike going on.
Right.
Or getting ready to start.
They're
If
they're
if
striking already.
Right. So where do all these famous people go to get publicity? Well, now you have a bajillionaire going and getting pictures taken. Well, it's going to drive up. Does that drive up prices? Perhaps, probably, yes. Right. And if you have,
Brazilianaire taking pictures with food, or with what? What do you? What
or
are you-
just
what are you
being in the
referencing?
environment
Of the
like-
Formula One?
of the Formula One event, right? And
Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah. I don't think there's anything that justifies $450 for a crab cake.
Or a shrimp
Yeah.
for four. Like,
no.
imagine, I bet you it's 4 shrimp,
Yeah.
one each.
Yeah. And the feeds 4 is probably like really
But if
only
you got
feeds
that
2.
black card, you don't give a shit.
I don't know. I think I still would.
I still would.
I think it's principle at this point. It's
Especially
like,
if you're from
really?
the ground up,
you want
rich
me to
person.
pay $450 for 4 shrimp?
I don't know.
No.
The ground up, rich, maybe. I don't know. What's your feel good for tonight, honey buns?
My feel good is
Got a
a
dog rescue?
video of a dog rescue. Let me tell you a little bit about this dog. So, stranded dog wags its tail with joy as fire crew rescue him from a sheer cliff face. So don't turn it on yet.
Okay.
I
Still not sure why my camera's glitching.
don't know
Or
either.
the video's
A
glitching.
stranded dog's tail would not stop wagging with joy as fire crews reached his perilous perch and rescued him from a sheer cliff.
Okay.
Firefighters at Temple Fire Station in Bristol, England, were called out to this particular quarry after the spaniel fell into the quarry.
All right.
So basically, this dog was out for an evening walk with his owners, and he tumbled down the side of the quarry.
Oh, shit.
He's only
okay.
8 months old. He's super
Oh, he's a
cute.
puppy. Okay.
Footage captured from the drone shows the 9-month-old black and white Springer Spaniel perched precariously on a steep ledge where it had fallen after tumbling down from the walking path while on an evening stroll.
Okay. You
Let me
can't
get
just
to the
leave that thing plugged
video.
in anymore.
Sometimes it blacks out my screen. Hold on.
Oh.
Let's see. Where is it? I just watched it earlier, so I know it's here.
We've got it. Incoming.
Oh, here we go.
Good.
Yes.
Let me know when. No free advertisements.
It's not.
Good.
Yes.
Oh, I did
See
see
his
this one.
little
I remember. I
tail?
did see this one. Yep.
So the puppy was. He was injured. He broke a leg.
Yeah, because he fell
But-
down way.
But
fucking
he
down there.
is going to make a full recovery. I do think they probably stopped. I would have liked to have seen them put him in the kennel,
Yeah.
but I think probably is in a bit of pain, so they didn't want to show that part. But the puppy was so sweet. He just kept wagging his tail, and
Yeah, because he was being saved.
well, he
That's
was.
awesome.
I'm sure he was scared too. So I liked
Hell
that
yeah,
story. So that
that's
is
great.
my feel good.
Nice. Well, thank you for that feel good.
Yeah, of course.
My feel good. Oh, go
Oh
ahead.
yeah, go ahead.
Good. No, you go.
Well, no, we're gonna do entertainment next. That's fine.
So my feel good is episode 300 again. Refresh on that coming up Friday night.
Yes.
I want to say feel good. Andrea was really, really patient with us.
Yeah.
Trying to get the show. We've been talking to her for probably a couple months.
Few months.
To get her on the
Couple
show.
months, yeah.
Yeah, a couple months, something like that. And with your dad and with the dog
Bomber,
and everything
yeah.
else going on. Thank you so much, Andrea, for
She
coming
was a
on.
blast, dude.
You guys will love this episode of The Bar is Open. It was
They love
fun
all the
as
episodes,
shit.
honey.
But check it out. That'll be coming out Friday night, and we're gonna do a watch along with it.
Yes.
So we're gonna make some burgers and do some stuff, and then we'll be in the comments and then all that stuff
Yeah.
in the chat. So, real quick, entertainment. What do you got? What's yours?
So mine is funny. So there's a Meg 2 that will be released
Megalodon 2.
August 4th. It received its original. It received the green light after the original film. This is kind of incredible. Grossed $530 million at the box office,
Which is ridiculous.
especially. Hopefully, you guys have seen it. I'm a huge Jason Statham fan. I watch it every time it's on TV. So there is a trailer out there. We can't play it, unfortunately. But this is what I thought was interesting, that it is basically the Meg.
The Meg is such a ridiculous movie, but it's fun as shit.
It is fun.
And they had a good cast in the first one.
They
It was
did.
Jason Statham just kicking a giant shark's
It
ass.
seems like it's like the part of the trailer I saw. It kind of seems like it's his role is very physical
Yeah.
again. There's dinosaurs in it.
right.
Let's see, but I'm trying to find the name of the book. Okay, so both screenplays were written by John Hare, blah blah blah, but the films did change directors for the sequel. The Meg was directed. Nope, that's not what I want. The Meg 2 is directed by Ben Wheatley. I don't know who that is.
Doesn't matter. What are you trying to get at?
It's based off. I didn't know this. It's based off books that
I
were
didn't
written
know
in
that.
1997. Yeah, literally called The Meg, and then The Meg, The Trench. So
Oh, we're in the trench at this point.
I might need to see if they're available to read, because that might be kind of fun.
All right.
Yeah.
I
thought it was-
we'll watch it.
I like it. I mean, we won't go to the movie theater to see
We'll
it.
watch
but,
it once it comes
yeah.
out. Yeah, exactly.
Uh,
Mine.
But you
go
also
ahead.
said Beetlejuice. I saw that.
Beetlejuice 2 is returning.
And
It's
it's
coming out.
Wednesday. The chick from
Not
Wednesday.
this Wednesday.
No,
yeah.
it's the chick from Wednesday Netflix show
I know.
playing Rhinota Ryder's daughter.
Are you sure?
That's what I think they said.
Did you read that?
I heard that.
You heard that or you know that? Because I was speculating the same thing. Beetlejuice fans have been finally given the news they've been desperately waiting for. So after many rumors, speculations in Tinseltown, blah, 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 blah. Sequel will be coming out September 6th of 2024. So 40.
Oh, yeah, so another year.
So another year. But there's writer strikes going on right now, so who the fuck knows, right?
Oh, no, it's already written.
Well, still got to be rewrites, and there's still got to be all the other shit that happens. There's rewrites
Here's the
constantly.
thing. I was thinking about that. There's
But the
probably
cool
people,
thing is, like you had said, Jenna Ortega will be joining the cast as Lydia's daughter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's awesome. So Lydia was played
So I
by
was right.
Winona Ryder, and she is rumored to be returning for the sequel. So as is Michael Keaton. So
yes.
check that out. That'll be coming. I thought that was pretty cool. 2 shows on Netflix. The Inside Man. This is Stanley Tucci, who is
I like Stanley
a
Tucci.
convicted murderer
Okay.
on death row for
Okay.
murdering his wife, is also a criminal psychologist
Oh,
that
interesting.
all of these people go to try and
Catch
figure
people.
out these cases. But it's also a British show.
Oh,
So you have
interesting.
Americans acting in British shows where everybody else is British. So it's fucking very confusing.
So he's not British.
He's not British.
Okay.
He just happened to murder his wife. But it's a real, I'm like 3 episodes deep. Go check it out. Definitely worth checking out. And then lastly, Unstable, which is with, oh shit, I forgot his name. Rob Lowe.
Yes.
Go check that one out.
Did you watch the whole thing?
I did.
Was it good?
It was pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah.
Because
So-
I thought about watching it and I was like, seems a little weird.
Couple quirky people in there.
Yeah, that's why I said seems
Really
a little weird.
good. Go check it out. I think it's worth a watch because I was looking for a comedy.
Okay. So it's kind of comedy.
And yeah, so
All
it's
right.
comedy, but he's kind of an unhinged, I don't call him unhinged.
He's a genius, so he kind of
He's
is
got
a
like
little
bipolar or something
he's
like
he's
that.
a little unique.
And he just lost his wife, little background, he lost his wife, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So. All right, with that, we're going to wrap up tonight. We're going to see you, or we won't, we'll see you
we'll see you
Friday.
in
We'll
the
be
chat on Friday.
On Friday.
Yeah.
So check us out if you don't mind.
Yes, I think it'll be fun.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
We'll actually get to take a night off.
Yep.
Kind of. But we'll hang out with you guys. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. We'll catch you next time. Go out and like, subscribe to the podcast, do all the good stuff. Cheers. We'll see you
Thanks,
next
guys.
time.
Love you. Bye.
See ya.